Hey friends, I wanted to share a practice that I'm doing right now. Whenever I have a torn relationship with another person, or I need to make an amends to someone, but that person may no longer be available for me, they may have passed on or they may have moved far away, I'm working on a way to still build trust and love to that friendship or that relationship, and also to acknowledge that that person has been let go. So one of the things that I would do is I would buy plants. And I would buy just different kinds of plants and name it after that person and nourish that plant as best as I possibly could. I would talk to the plant as if it was that person, and I would kind of acknowledge it and imbue it with that person's traits. So, unfortunately, I'm not very good at taking care of plants, and so sometimes plants, just like my friendships, may have died. um, But that's okay. I'm learning to be at peace with it, that sometimes these things were meant to be and sometimes they weren't. But did I do my best? Did I learn how to nurture it, or was I absent the entire time, not willing to be present to learn how to care for that particular plant or that particular friend? Well, I've expanded this because now I'm working on, this is like my third go round with this type of amends process, and I'm allowing myself to make amends with concepts, institutions, ideas such as religion and politics, or faith, or um, gender, different things like that. So now I'm starting out buying new plants because I've killed most of them, or I had to give a lot away when we moved to Fresno. This go round, I started with bamboo plants, which are pretty easy for me to take care of for the most part. I just water them and I'm like, yay, they're growing. Well, I don't have much that I'm having to do with them. But um, I'm naming them after concepts. So this is one entire entity. I have named this one racism. This is racism. So I'm learning how to uh, water and care for racism, appreciate the different sides and aspects of racism as a concept. That there is part of it that helps to make this world go around, not just the world, but this country for sure go around, that it has its roots somewhere, and to understand what it has done, who it helped, who it hurt, or what have you. But I think it's kind of funny because if I buy a plant and it starts dying, it's hilarious because I can say, racism is dying. Yeah, racism, it was all green, but looks like racism is starting to die. So that's a thing. But it's giving me more appreciation for these concepts, just to be reminded that I have space for these issues or concerns in my home, in my life. They're present in my life whether I want them to be or not. But for me to hold and create the certain space to acknowledge that this is part of my life, it's been a very helpful exercise for me. This was my first one. It's racism. My next plan is when California legalizes the growth of marijuana. I want to get a marijuana plant and name it Red for the Republican Party. Okay, till next time. Peace.